He had been to war and back, and to die because someone was angry. Cody's mother Chris Badger Thomas. Right-wing Tribune. Missouri police have made an arrest in the killing of a 24-year-old Air Force veteran and Missouri Air National Guard reservist who was stabbed in an apparent road rage incident, ABC News reports. Cody Harter did a tour in Iraq and also served in Qatar. He also assisted with hurricane relief in Houston and Puerto Rico. Cody M. Harter, 23, was fatally stabbed on Saturday on an interstate roadside in Lee's Summit, Missouri, a Kansas City suburb. Several witnesses said Harter had his hands in the air and had backed away during the confrontation. Witnesses told police they saw another vehicle stopped in front of Harter's truck, and that Harter and another person were arguing outside of that vehicle before the stabbing. The witnesses have told us that it looked like they were arguing. You could tell by the body language there was an altercation. Moments later, a wounded Harter was then seen staggering into traffic, eventually finding the arms of a Good Samaritan who held him and prayed with him until his dying breath, according to Cody Harter's mother. The scumbag who stabbed the 23-year-old is already a convicted felon who was convicted of murder. He is being held on a $250,000 bond. Nicholas M. Webb, 58, of Pleasant Hill, Missouri, was taken into custody on Wednesday after police identified him as a suspect, authorities said. Webb has been charged with second-degree murder, which is a felony, and armed criminal action. Officials said in a press conference Thursday that Webb was previously sentenced to 35 years in prison in 1981 for second-degree murder but was released after about 15 years because the 85% rule did not exist yet. We are here because such an innocent life was taken through such a horrendous way, and none of us have an answer as to why. We couldn't possibly give that to you, not one that would make any sense, because there's no reason that this should have ended this way, with this young man dying, especially when his hands were up in a position of surrender. Jackson County, Missouri prosecutor Jean Peters Baker. It is heartbreaking that such a young life was snuffed at because of a truly evil scumbag took his life. Our hearts and prayers go out to Cody's family and to the law enforcement agencies who worked diligently to capture the scumbag. Valhalla brother. In another violent altercation in Kansas City earlier this month that claimed the life of a 23-year-old male, as RWT reported, the police are still investigating and seeking the public's help. Tuesday morning, a black male in a blue hoodie approached the men at the work site. He approached Porter and asked for a cigarette. Porter, who doesn't smoke, told the man he couldn't help him. The community should be outraged and demanding justice. Most instead hide from the truth. This young man was working, and these men and women who did this job have to work extremely hard to provide the civilians with electricity. I truly hope people have had enough of this and start demanding justice and the right to open carry. Passerby walked away and then turned around and shot him, police told Porter's mother, Lindy Porter. Chris Badger Thomas is a veteran who served our country as an Army combat medic. Together we will make America great again. God bless. Dean James III. Right-wing Tribune. Be sure to follow us on Nation in Distress and America's Freedom Fighters on Facebook.